The loudest person in the room is usually the weakest. The quiet one is calculating. Most people misunderstand power. They think it's volume, dominance, control through force. It's not. Real power is invisible at first. And that's why most people never see it coming. We live in a world that rewards noise. Talk more, post more, prove more, explain more. But every time you rush to prove yourself, you give something away. Status, certainty, leverage. Here's what most people don't realize. The person who reacts first loses control first. Watch arguments closely. One person gets emotional, defensive, explaining. The other, still, listening, unbothered. Now ask yourself, who looks powerful? Exactly. Quiet people understand something most never will. Power is not about expression. It's about restraint. And restraint creates tension. And tension is control. But there's a deeper layer to this. And if you miss it, you'll misuse silence completely. We'll get there. Before we continue, you don't want to miss out on this content. Click the subscribe button and hit the bell notification for more of this on this channel. So let's dive deeper. Silence does something to people. It creates psychological pressure. When you speak constantly, you release pressure. When you stay quiet, you transfer it. Humans are wired to fill gaps. Silence feels like uncertainty. Uncertainty feels like danger. So the other person starts talking. They reveal more. They over-explain. They justify. And without realizing it, they give you information. Information is leverage. Leverage is power. Quiet people understand this instinctively. They don't rush to defend themselves, because defense implies guilt. They don't rush to impress, because seeking approval lowers status. They don't interrupt, because patience signals control. There's a reason interrogators use silence. There's a reason elite negotiators slow conversations down. There's a reason high-status individuals speak less in meetings. Silence shifts hierarchy. But here's where most people get it wrong. They think being quiet means being passive. It doesn't. Passive silence is fear. Strategic silence is dominance. The difference? Internal state. A quiet person who feels inferior radiates insecurity. A quiet person who feels certain radiates authority. People can feel the difference. You can't fake nervous silence, but you can cultivate composed silence. And that changes everything. Now here's the deeper layer most never notice. When you don't react emotionally, you break predictable patterns. And humans trust what they can predict. When you become unreadable, you become powerful. Predictability lowers threat perception. Unpredictability increases perceived strength. That's why controlled quietness feels intimidating. Not loud aggression. Stillness. Think about it. A barking dog feels chaotic. A silent wolf feels dangerous. One seeks attention. The other commands space. Quiet people understand space. They don't fight for it. They occupy it. And the room adjusts. But this only works if your silence is backed by competence. Otherwise it's just emptiness. Power without substance collapses. Which brings us to application. Because knowing this is useless if you can't use it. Let's make this practical. 3 ways to apply silent dominance immediately. First, the 3-second rule. When challenged, criticized, or questioned, wait 3 seconds before responding. Maintain eye contact. Breathe slowly. This does 2 things. It regulates your nervous system, and it increases the other person's uncertainty. Most people rush. You don't. Second, stop over-explaining. If someone misunderstands you, clarify once, briefly, then stop. If you keep explaining, you signal doubt. High-status individuals trust their message the first time. Third, control your physical stillness. Reduce unnecessary movement. No restless hands. No nervous shifting. No rapid nodding. Stillness communicates certainty. Certainty communicates power. And here's the hidden advantage. When you become the calmest person in the room, people start calibrating to you. Energy follows stability, not chaos. But remember, silence is a tool, not a personality. Use it intentionally, not constantly. Most people chase power. Quiet people build it. Internally, silently, deliberately. They understand something dangerous. The person who needs less, controls more. Less validation, less attention, less reaction. And when you master that, you stop competing for presence. You become the presence. The world is loud, reactive, desperate to be heard. If you can remain composed, while others unravel, you shift the hierarchy without saying a word. And that is silent dominance. Stay sharp, stay controlled, and remember, power rarely announces itself. It watches, in silence.